Hello, family. Welcome back to another episode of Oh to Behold with Camille Young. So glad you're here. On today, you see me sporting my Holy Roller shirt. Yes. Hey to my Holy Rollers. These shirts are on sale. If you would like to purchase one, I have a limited number in stock, but you can email me either at otobehold@gmail.com or at otobehold.com if you would like a Holy Roller shirt, okay? Just reach out to me. Also, you can reach out to me about coaching support, the holistic wellness coaching. I would just love to connect with you regarding that. And I'm just grateful for this opportunity that God has blessed me with. Books are still selling, y'all. Y'all, I am past the 200 mark, quickly approaching the 300 mark of books sold, y'all. I'm like right there at 300 books sold. So I am just thankful for how it is really, people are buying the book and seem to really enjoy it. So you're missing out if you haven't bought your book yet, okay? And like I said, if you've bought the book and you've been blessed by it, buy it for someone else, gift it to someone else. We know that Mother's Day is right around the corner, okay? Mother's Day is right around the corner. So that would be a great gift to give your mom, give it your sister, your aunt, your niece, anybody. The book is gender neutral, so you can give it to a man for Father's Day. That'll be coming up next month. But since it's Mother's Day, that would be a great gift to give someone, okay? All right, now moving into today's topic, y'all. This topic, I might chuckle quite a bit during this topic, okay? The title of this topic is Don't Force a Fit. You'll end up with corns and bunions. Baby, don't force a fit, because you might end up with corns and bunions, okay? Y'all, we know what corns and bunions look like, okay? Have you seen people's feet, and they got that big old bone sticking out just like that, and then them toes curled over that way? Or people got corns that's sitting up like this and got that hammer time. Hammer time. Corns and bunions. And we know I got a person feet in mind right now when I'm talking about them corns and them bunions. But anyway, we know that those things are formed when people have forced their feet, usually in shoes that are either too small, or their foot is so deep down in the shoe, a narrow toe shoe, it creates a bunion, which causes them toes to go to the right or to the left, and that bunion is just sitting out there, okay? And when I thought about this, I'm like, there are a lot of people doing that in relationships. They got corns and bunions all over their emotional, spiritual, and psychological psyche, because they forced a fit. They forced themselves to be with someone that really wasn't a good fit, but because of whatever, caused them to continue to date this person and even go as far as to marrying that person, they are really now dealing with corns and bunions, all right? Like I said, in their emotional life, they have, and we know corns and bunions, they hurt. Those things really hurt, and it's hard to find a shoe that will properly fit your foot when you have all these corns and bunions on your feet, okay? And people have gone as far to have surgery to have those bunions removed and your foot straightened up and corns removed and smoothed down. But usually, I know with a bunion surgery, there's still a scar, okay? You still see that scar. And if you go back to wearing shoes that don't fit you properly, you're going to grow that bunion again, okay? You're going to have those corns again if you go and get the wrong size shoes. Same thing with the relationship. You go, you get out of a bad situation or an unhealthy situation or it's just something that's not a good fit, for you. But then once you get out of that, you find yourself in a similar situation. Okay, you find yourself with a similar misfit of a relationship, and you wonder why you got bunions again. You wonder why you got corns again. And even when I think about my previous engagement, which was several years ago, but it didn't have anything to do with him being a bad guy or anything. It just wasn't a good fit. Yes, I said yes when he proposed, but I knew he wasn't the one. He was not it. And had I moved forward, we probably would not be together today, because I would have been forcing a fit. I would have been forcing the relationship, knowing it wasn't even in the back of my mind, but knowing in my mind that we don't jive well together. And that's what I want to challenge you all with today. Who are you trying to force a relationship with? Who is it that, you are settling, or you are sacrificing too much of the wrong things? Okay, being in a healthy relationship does require sacrifice. So I'm not saying that. But when you're sacrificing too much of the wrong things, you're forcing a fit. And as I said before, you're going to end up with emotional bunions and scarring and all of that, because you're trying to force something that really is not a good fit. Everybody that you meet, just because they're nice, just because they may have a good job, just because they may have good family relationships, just because they may be saved, just because they may be handsome, all of those things, just because they may be a good talker, and those are great qualities to have. But if they don't fit the other important things, those foundational things are not there. Those, being cute, being financially stable, having, a good personality, all those things, they really don't matter, because what's most important is that you are with somebody who is compatible with you. I'm talking about, when I say compatible, I'm talking about you are aligned on those major foundational principles, those things that make you who you are foundationally. I'm not talking about these little small things. Oh, he got to have 6 figures. Oh, he got to be 6'5". Oh, he got to have this and that. Or oh, she got to have this kind of figure. Oh, she got to have this kind of job. All that. I'm not talking about those things. I did a video about those foundational principles, and go back and check that out, about the 3 foundational principles. It is important for you to have those foundational principles in place and not force something that is not fitting. Okay? Don't force that fit. Don't do it. Don't do it, because we don't want corns and bunions. Because you know what? When it's time to come out of the winter and go into the spring, and it's time to wear those feet out, okay? You don't want your feet looking like this. Do you know some people who feet like this? You be like, for real? You didn't put no socks on that? Or why are you wearing sandals? It's the same thing when you're in a relationship. Y'all,